Greetings, fellow defenders of Earth. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Exogate Initiative, Episode 11, Intensive Care Units. Sinister Max, could you swap with Averin? So she doesn't really get along with some of the other people. So I could, but the reason you're in there is because you get along with, Fraggles. You and Fraggles are friends. You're actually friends with a lot of people. You used to be friends with Fraggles. Huh. I don't know. Maybe it changed. Averin, who are you friends with? You really don't like Rock Fraggles. So that was the issue, is like Averin does not like Rock Fraggles and they should be kept apart. Or it lowers the amount of XP that they can get from the mission, which is a bit of a problem. It's not that big of a deal. The big deal is trying to get them from like level 1 to level 5, but once you're at level 5, you can kind of handle like level 7, level 8s. But at level 1, like everything is going to kill you. You're just hyper vulnerable no matter what you do. So that's the bug instrument thingy. That looks pretty sad, truth be told. And we're getting invaded. I'm ready to lose some generators, it's fine. I think we're getting invaded. Yeah. Pretty sure. No, maybe not. It's a cultural study, beta scholar. Get on out. Cool. An alpha scholar will go here, even though there's viruses. Just yellow. Give me a little SARS. Give me a little, COVID. Whatever it might be. Bring it on back and infect humanity. What's the worst that could happen? Bunch of patents expired, so I'll keep an eye on that. Energy source is trending. I do have one on energy source, but that's not enough for me to think it's worth it. Rhodes, you brought back... Oh, you brought back minerals. Old Gru is also holding minerals, but has nowhere to put it. That's fine. Stand around. I think this is the invasion now. And as you can see, I'm not trying to defend against it. I'd rather just lose some generators. I have plenty of money to lose generators. I still think that my, like, cost versus reward of just going, whatever, generators be gone, because of how expensive and difficult it is to level up low-level people, it's, in my opinion, just better just to throw generators at the problem. So Alpha Scholar, Alpha Mining, Beta Mining, and Trinies and Beta Scholar, they're all deployed. So the only people not deployed are Cathanon, Tobias, Tangier, and Guitar Lilin. You know what? I could put you guys together and try to have you fight for funsies. Because, like, you know, why not? Got 3 soldiers standing around. It will grind up some soldier XP. Oh, it seems like you guys are actually just fighting anyway. Because they're soldiers and they're idle, so their idle is fighting. Guitar Lilin, nope, Cathanon is down. Guitar Lilin's running away from her husband. She's getting some super levels here though, getting all the combat in. Flash Firestorm is down. This time it wasn't a torn out eyeball though, so at least there's that. It looks like, yeah, I mean, we lost some small generators, but it wasn't too bad. Ooh, got a specimen. It's good. At this stage in the game, what I will say is, research is kind of harder to come by because of the lengths you have to go to get it. So, use it wisely and prioritize it wisely. You're just taking a floor nap. Yeah, exactly. You're in the diagnostic pod. You have a tiny sliver of health. Cathanon is doing a little bit better. Tarlo is just a little wounded. Krabs is wounded. Tangier is wounded. You won't believe the scene in front of me. There's a vast ocean here on EC. From our spot on the beach, an insect-like species is relaxing and playing in the warm water, swimming, sailing, and surfing. They're doing it for pleasure, like a water boatman, or are you sure they aren't hunting? And while you vote on that, I'm going to run to them to grab some water. Oh yes, they're gliding and splashing water all over the place? Then we have an intelligent species. Indeed. It's quite a discovery. How should we proceed? The water looks tempting. Learn about them. The best way to do that is to get your feet wet. So, go swim with them. That was incredible, Exo. They're much faster swimmers than we are, gliding across the surface as they do, but we did okay. We had a leisurely bathe out in the bay. It helps that we're much more buoyant in this water than back home. Fraggle's leveled up. There was a critical success test. And document this for posterity. All right. Nice. No injuries. Doctors, you better, like, get to Flash Firestorm, like, promptly. So they are the Cricks, and they are friendly. I might need another foundry. Foundries are really power expensive, though, but we are having our... Oh, I'm not even allowed to make one? That's just simply rude. Whatever, I'll just wait for the foundry to go through. Alright, soldiers. Thank you for attempting to defend, even though I didn't exactly tell you to. But we do have now enough research for the ICU medbay. So I'm getting that. How's the game? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm curious what kind of replayability there is going to be, but it's not to say I'm not enjoying it. So if I want to push ahead with the patcher, I'm going to need... I'm going to need another source of Malgam to get Malgam from 2 potential spots. So I'm going to have to search some of these unclaimed sectors for more Malgam, because I don't think... I think pretty much everything else we have a lot in. So I'm going to cancel the people that are getting the Malgam, or getting the cadmium. Unassign that team and have them head to new places. So the beta mining is going to head to new potential Malgam sites. If I make another workshop, I could build another smelter. Yeah, I probably could. So we have almost all of the cadmium. The exonium, you know what? Beta mining? Can you get exonium for me? It was, it's challenging, so it's the danger that I'm worried about. Oops. Beta mining, it's high. Alpha mining is high. So yeah, I'd have to put a ideal mining team together to do it. So I'm not going to do that just yet. This is more dangerous than it's worth. So we're about half done with the Slurgies, and then we have the Morphlees, which are hostile, and the Cricks. And we should be bringing home information about the Cricks eventually. Now, I was really after artifacts. One thing I could do is try to go to the southwest location for artifacts. Which means some research team has to hit up this light exosuit system here. Which shouldn't be too hard for some of my teams here, like Alpha Scholar. So this Alpha Scholar, you've got a scientist with you? Cool. Yeah. Alpha Scholar's planned mission is to here. So let's try that. Yeah. The danger of the world threats is almost completely negated by the soldier in the team. So that should be fine. It's our highest level soldier, so I figured that makes sense. And then Averin is trying to understand IC units, or ICU units. Intense care units. Okay. The ICUs, so that I can heal people a lot faster, which should help our soldiers get back on the feet. Because if I have enough soldiers that can heal quickly, we can actually start to fight the bugs, especially if I end up getting more war artifacts. That would help out a lot. If I needed more Exonium, this planet is way safer to go to. So I just claimed it. I don't need to be bending over backwards for this level 6er that kills people, I guess. Okay, I've got the cadmium for the patcher. So now I just need the Exonium and the amalgam. We got about half of the Exonium and amalgam. Averin also just hit level 10, so we have 2 maxed scientists. Perry should be pretty close. Yeah, he's about 9 2/3. Almost 9 3/4. I'm surprised the soldiers survived. We had some that were like brink of death. Luckily, having 2 medics just basically sit at home all the time has helped. I may need another physical treatment dispenser though, because it seems like given the injuries that they endure, my physical treatment dispensers like run out, and they're not too expensive. In fact, I'm going to move the physical treatment dispensers like right next to the med beds. And then I'll have the psychological ones over by the surgery. That might cut down on travel time. I mean, not much, but yeah, whatever. Every little bit counts or something. So we have a ton of Malgam that is yet to be forged. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot of expired patents. Monty is still in the positive, but not by very much. Alpha Scholar finished up down here, and we found another relic. Great, that's exactly what we wanted. And it's not even a hard relic to get to. So let's create a mission for the trainees. I think trainees had a scholar? No. Beta Scholar and Alpha Scholar are the only ones with scholars. So Alpha Scholar will go there. But it's like kind of well below their level. Whatever. Maybe what I could do is have Alpha Scholar bring some lobies. So Alpha Scholar will bring 2 lower level soldiers to help level up those soldiers. So Cathanon and Guitar Lilin. Bring the couple. Oh, Guitar Lilin's wounded. Okay. Cathanon and JB. Okay, cool. JB needs to eat, but whatever. It'll happen. What I will say is the game doesn't exactly explain to you that you need to leave some people at home, like medics, to manage your hospitals. And I definitely learned that the hard way with like a cascading death failure. My first game where I didn't have enough medics at home because they were deployed or tired or stressed or themselves wounded, and no one was getting patched up. And then, you know, as the squarbs kept raiding me, I was like, oh, well, I guess I lose. Because I had mismanaged the, you know, everyone. So Alpha and Beta Mining are going. Base team is obviously here. Trainees need something to do. They might be able to handle this. Yeah, they can handle that. Just a little bit of acidic viruses. Nothing to worry about. Come back safe now. We're almost done with the ICU unit. Beta Scholar's already there. A major breakthrough. In our cultural study here with the friendly Slurgees, the lonely telepathic symbionts looking for new hosts, they're not only compatible with humans, their consciousness sitting just below the surface, but when multiple people host them in their abdomens, they can speak telepathically with one another. I mean, just think of the efficiency gains for a start. Perhaps this could be become a more permanent thing. Eureka. So they brought home more Slurgy info. And Zinch GG, thank you for the sub. Yeah, volunteer to be gold. Big no thanks from me. So I'm not going to redeploy them for a little bit so that they can understand the Slurgies. I think this is the last piece of understanding them now. Also looks like we're going to get another invasion in about 10 days, which is just about the time it takes for my soldiers to recover from the last invasion. So here's the intensive care unit. I don't, like, have a spot for it. But what I can do, actually, is, let's mine out spots for the... Well, let me think about this better. I'll think on it. Alpha Scholar. Alpha Scholar here, inside a collapsed temple. We found an old altar. There's something fixed to the base. It looks like the body of a small individual inside a prison of bright white material. Should we extract the artifact? I don't know what it's made out of. 1, remove it. 65. 2, Analyze it, 79. Or 3, what do you make at the temple? 68. Max Spectre. All right, analyze it. It worked. Lots of good experience. All right, so they'll take a couple of days. IC unit. Intensive care units. Because it's a fancy upgrade to the medbay, I'll put it behind the artifact cabinet or something. I don't know. It looks dumb, but whatever. I could move the artifacts back, yeah. Got some moves on the artifact in the altar. We analyzed it, but in doing so, that it was easily removed from the base. And get this, the prison holding the being is made of light, solid light. How did they manage this? Was it the being inside a divine significance? Oh. Are you okay? No, the temple is collapsing. Run. Okay. They're bruised up, fatigued, and really in a bad way. But they're carrying the artifact. So let's go ahead and move the library back, I guess. Although, you know what? The issue is the intensive care units might block the library. So if I put the library... So let me dig out a little bit more space. I'll put the library over there. I mean, I got the money to move things around, so it's not that big of a deal. So what kind of artifact was that? I don't know yet. They haven't stashed it. Is this it? It was an ancient artifact. Good. So we have the set of ancient artifacts now, which means that we have the ancient artifact bonus for 10% additional influence gain. Very nice. The Slurgies are fully understood, so I can claim their system for a lot more influence. My alpha team is going to need a little bit of recovery time. Beta mining just came back with ore samples from a new world. And let's get that ICU up. Invaders are coming through the Exogate. I don't know how many soldiers I have, like, ready and able, but I guess we'll find out soon. Flash Firestorm's jumping in action, as is Tangier and Cathodon and Dr. Krabs. And they're all in one big group, which is probably meta and ideal, because then we can do as much... Oh, here comes JB and Fraggles and Guitar Lil. Yeah, these invaders are screwed. They're getting shot by, like, a horde of Marines now. And the good news is, I'm also going to have no power for the ICU. Never mind. Stupid bugs. Let's get better generators. If I have no power... Let's turn the lights back on, at least. Alright, so the 2 intensive care units should be good. So Alpha Scholars still need recovery. Alpha Mining is going to get more amalgam. Beta Mining needs to recover Fire Flash Storm. Actually, I'm going to sub you out for Guitar Lilin, who is healthy and able and ready. So Guitar Lilin and Beta Miners, I'm going to have you start to explore. So we're just heading to mineral sites to try to uncover new world connections at this point. Oh, let's go down there. This one's easier. Yep, getting some back to tank-esque like things. I still stand by it's most useful to have, like, crummy generators around your gate to bait the squarbs into fighting the low-level generators. But here are them tanks. Very, very back to. And that should greatly accelerate recovery time. So, question about research. I have the medbay research, so we can do power plant, exosuits, power plant, or training. So for exosuits, it would be saving up for the heavy exosuit. For the power plant, it would just be diminishing returns on a better power plant. And then for training room, it would be treadmill, mind pod, or logic box. I have a lot of wounded soldiers, huh? The amount of influence I'm getting is a lot. 19 a day now from all the aliens and the connections I've made. Not bad. No room for cadmium. Well, shoot. Shoot. I will have to get more cadmium storage, but, like, I don't know where to put it. Oh, you know what? I can put it here. This move there. And yes, I'm using Zug words now. Put the cadmium here, because that's backing up the forge. Because we have a bunch of amalgam that I have space for, but I have like 6 point something cadmium. Yeah. Alright, our back to tankers are getting recovered, which is great. Very, very, very handy. Quick bounce backs. Doesn't, like, recover mental health, but, you know, at least the physical stuff. World's out here. So, Alpha Scholars is ready to go relic hunting or something like that. So I wonder if Alpha Scholars can handle this. No. They can't. It's too hard. What about somewhere this... nope, that's a dead end. Alpha Scholars probably could handle this stuff. over here to sort of discover new stuff over this way. These are pretty nasty threats, but this one isn't so bad. Oh no, it is pretty bad. World threats. Oh no, it's okay. So Alpha Scholar, let's see. You are a Scholar Soldier Soldier. So that, I can't even send you there because you don't have a scientist in your ranks. Sea Panda, you're going to swap out for Cathanon. And then we can go there. And it's going to be easier because you're high level. Because there's, in terms of like the world map, I guess up here I really haven't explored, like to the northeast. So that will be sort of the next direction I go. And I have 4 soldiers just kind of waiting around, which is great for invasion defense. So exosuits will be the next big research, and I think I'm going to focus on Squad Patcher and Science Points. So in order to get science, I need to deploy my scientists out to new sites for specimens and the like. Mineral team. Oops. So Beta Miners is back. And I'm wondering if there's anything... Yeah, I could go up this way and start to work the northeast again. So create a mission for Beta Miners. It's a hard mission. They're going to get kind of banged up. But they're kind of the best team for it. So I have pretty much everybody exploring except for the Alpha Miners that are just getting the amalgam that I need for the patcher. And then once they get the amalgam, I can assign them to get the Exonium from this zone. What's crazy, just to show you like how long this game goes, I still don't even have diplomats. There's still a class I have not unlocked, and I'm like 8 hours and change in. And it's not like I've been going slowly either, I don't think. A little light renovation. Yeah, that'll work. Looks a little nicer. Is this early access? It is early access. I don't know what's going to be included in like further releases though. I can't answer that. So Alpha Scholar needs some rest. So this is Alpha Psy-Skull. So this would be... yeah, I don't have the... character limit for that. Trainees is ready. 2. So that's a scientist and 2 soldiers. Where could they go? They could go there. I can make it a little easier on them to give them suits for this toxic fog. So let's get... Oh, you know what? The trainees are... So I'm going to have to wait for the mining team to return. That's fine. Oh, they're literally leaving now. So this is the Delta miners? And where... Oh, I found an amalgam site. That's good. Of course, it requires a suit to go there because it's very poisoned. So beta mining is already on their way out, so I can't really stop them. So trainees, I'm going to find somewhere else for you to go. Somewhere slightly safer, maybe. Not there. Oh, here. Perfect. You can find their roadmap on the Steam page. So let me take a quick look at the roadmap, because you were asking that. So currently on the roadmap, currently in game is about 20 hours of gameplay with base invasions, 5 classes, 166 micro-stories, English, French, German translations. In progress is performance and bug fixes, a mission editor to make your own missions, I guess, world threat contacts, and upgraded room mechanics and customization, and in the future, alien gators and contacts, so being able to recruit aliens. Expansive aliens and 4X gameplay, diplomat gator class. So the diplomat is still not unlocked. And room, increased gator customization, and new invaders. So we're churning through the amalgam, and I think my endpoint, so I don't just keep streaming for the 20 hours that are in the game already, I'm going to do the patcher. I'm going to go up to the crafted device and stop the squarbs. Rather than try to, like, collect all the everything, because I'll be at this forever. So, Beta Scholar, you need to go somewhere. I'm going to sub in Fraggles, a higher level soldier, for them to increase success chance. And let's send you... Oh, that's a heavy suit. Yeah, let's not go there. Here, maybe? Or there. Yep, this will work. Actually, no, forget there. I'm going to go out this way. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, unlock and explore zones that are beyond my current discovery area. So if I unlock this, I get access to this planet, because they chain together. I would love to get more artifacts, too. So artifacts and exploring. And science points. Because once I hit 800 science points, I get the heavy exosuits. So Beta Mining came back, and they came back from... Where? Here? There's here. Yep. Because I see the symbol yet to be analyzed. Or no, it was here. That old symbol's older. Nice. And these two connections are science points, which will help me get the exosuits. Would I get more samples in science with more science gators in the team? Not necessarily, no. Oh, Jesus. So, trainee team, Coroner Perry's calling in. The other two are unconscious. A branch fell and landed on Taropa and Fangface. A tree branch, how big was it? Are they alright, or how did this happen? Of course, the scientist is fine, and the 2 soldiers are knocked out. That's brutal. Are they alright? I don't know. I need to do something before it crushes them? Okay, so I'm just gonna pick the one with actual success chance. And it worked. We used laser cutter, cut or burn. Since it's wood, burning would be quicker, but riskier, so we'll cut it. Excellent job, Perry. And they're opening their eyes, they're coming around. I don't think there's any permanent damage. They'll be on their feet soon. So continue the exploration. Look out for that tree. Epic potent regeneration topic was just found for patenting. I still don't have any legendary ones, but at least epic, that's the highest I've had so far. So hopefully next month they have regeneration as a topic, because I'll be able to write up quite a sum of money. Beta Scholar. First contact. The Mitrozooli are lizard-like troglodytes living in sinkholes, such as prehistoric humans lived in caves. Some of their holes form naturally, but they also dig their own, including tunnels to create a network of connected settlements. It's very clever, and it's vast. Looks like Swiss cheese. I hope it's stable. Nonetheless, return to base. So that was a new species contact. Where was it? ID here. Here it is. And they're friendly. So my next mission out is going to be like super scientists. So I'm going to pull Perry out and have Big C Panda and Perry with Fraggles. So that they can tackle just about any... No, that's not Fraggles. Let's try to think of it. So that they can kind of go wherever they want. 10-10-8. Because there's some connections up here that I haven't been able to touch so far. So I'm just going to call this one SG1. Because that's an all-star team right there. And create a mission for SG1. They can handle it. To start to discover new zones that were previously just, like, totally impossible for me to attempt prior. Alpha Mining, I believe, is still getting Amalgam, right? Yeah, they're still assigned to Amalgam. Or, yeah, Amalgam. Then we have Beta Mining. They need to heal up Rodays in the back to tanks. And they've been exploring. We have Base Team, which I never send out. We have Trainees. They're soldiers that are hurt. But once the trainees are recovered, they can take a scholar to start to do scholarly stuff. So Spectre will just join them. Beta Scholars is a scholar and medic, and soon to be Tangier. And they're ready to go out to make contact with someone. Because I don't think there's any known artifacts to grab. So I will create a mission to contact these aliens with Beta Scholar. Congrats on fixing your Twitch account. And yes, this is live. Hi. I can prove it by eating a peanut. That doesn't prove that I'm live. But yeah, I'm responding to you in real time. And hopefully that proves it. Pre-recording has ended. Just kidding. Thank you for tuning in to Exogate Initiative, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Gators.